In the name of Allah, the beneficent, the merciful, I bear witness there is no God but Allah, and I bear witness that Muhammad is his messenger. Welcome to another edition of JAKQ Brothers Presents. Let us make man. It's Tuesday. It's Tuesday, y'all. It's 7 o'clock. You know what time it is. It's Let Us Make Man time. I am your host, Brother Jackie Muhammad, and welcome. We want to thank you all for tuning in to our show tonight. We got a wonderful show for you tonight. If you have some young people around you, bring them around. Let us see some young people putting some work in the community. So I got some beautiful brothers with me. But first, as my brothers state every week, this podcast has three things in mind. First, we want to put God first in all that we do. Second, we want to present content that help you become a better you. And third, we want to show brotherhood from four brothers that decided to come together and show unity among our people. So I want to introduce those brothers. These brothers are very special. These are my co-hosts. I want to start with the producer of the show, our brother. He's from New York, the son of our historic brother, Richard Adak. He's a businessman. He's a philanthropist. He's the founder of the nonprofit Hope Equals Life. And he's a youth minister and a father. So let's bring up our brother, the A in JAKQ Brothers, Brother Ahmed B.R. Muhammad. Assalamu alaikum, sir.
Walaikum salam. Yes, sir. My name is Brother Ahmed. I'm a youth organizer, youth mentor, fighter for freedom, justice, and equality in our community. I'm here to represent JAKQ Brothers all day, 24 hours. Thank you for welcome to our podcast. Thank you for joining.
That's right. And now we're going to move over to the K in JAKQ Brothers. This is a Georgia-born black man. He's a businessman. I mean, he has multiple business. He has a lot going on. I call him Mr. No Mediocre. So he's a youth minister, and I think his pride and joy is my niece, Kamila. Bring up our brother Kadeem.
Praise be to Allah. Hey, man, welcome to another edition of JAKQ Brothers Present Let Us Make Man. We got another fire show for y'all tonight, man. This show right here is going to be epic because you're going to see how the life of one man has touched the life of many. And we're going to promote them. We're going to put them out there big. So if you're watching, share this on your timeline because it's JAKQ Brothers Present Let Us Make Man.
That's right. Right. Let's keep pushing. Now let's slide all over to the Q. Another Georgia-born black man, a father, a proud father of two, Brianna and Brian.
That's right.
A Renaissance man, well-traveled. He's a man of many. He knows many things. He's a little secretive brother, but he knows many things. My brother says he's interested in the root of all things. Let's bring up this youth minister, this youth mentor, man, our brother JAKQ Muhammad.
Thank you, top soldier, Brother Jackie. Great introduction, brother. I really appreciate it. Hey, thank you for tuning in to another episode of the JAKQ Brothers Presents Let Us Make Man. Look, we have a great show planned for you tonight. I was very blessed last week to go to this community meeting that Assad family put together for this community.
That's right.
A lot of energy. It was a lot of growth that I've seen from individuals. I'm excited about this show tonight because, like Brother Kadeem said, and this family took a tragedy and turned it into a major triumph. So please tune in to check out this much important show as these families try to help make our community a more decent and safe place to live. Also, for those tuning in, please share this most important podcast on your Facebook page. When I went there last week, it was like 50 or 60 people now. And everybody said they was going to log on and share this podcast. So let's do that. Let's push the numbers tonight for Assad, the God, and the lions of Allah. Let's push the numbers tonight for this family to have a real message they want to get out tonight. Also, go to your YouTube page and select JAKQ Brothers. Please go to our YouTube page and select JAKQ Brothers. JAKQ Brothers spelled JAKQ Brothers. And subscribe and hit the bell. And for those that has always contributed to the JAKQ Brothers platform, for those that have that's donated even $1 to the JAKQ Brothers platform, we like to thank you.
That's right.
Thank you. I just want to let you know that every dime that has ever been donated to the JAKQ Brothers platform has went towards making the JAKQ Brothers experience a better experience. And we want to continue to make to grow our experience with you. So please continue to donate to the JAKQ Brothers. Our Cash App information should be rolling at the bottom of the screen, but our Cash App information is JAKQ Bros, JAKQ BROS. So please continue to donate to this platform as we desire to bring you stronger content week after week after week. Thank you, Brother Jackie. Take off, sir.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna take off. I'll do it. All right, we have some special guests, the Lions of Allah. Okay, I see that they're getting their cameras together. How you doing, family? Assalamu alaikum, everyone. I can't see who is who. I don't know who is who. Can I get some names so I can see your face? Who is who? Are y'all ready? Oh, why they working on it? I guess they working on their sound. I can't hear them. I guess
we can't hear you. We can't hear you. We can't hear you. Y'all ain't got nervous.
Yeah.
Y'all got scared. Come on, Lions of Allah.
See if you can adjust your sound. Make sure your mute is not on. Yeah, it's on now. Take the mute off.
Let me help him.
Yeah, help him out.
I got him. Hold on.
Take the mute off.
All right, hold up. It's something on their end.
Is that brother Bye?
Yes, sir.
Right.
That's
All
brother.
right.
Hey, my brother, how you doing?
There they go.
Man, it's so good to see you.
Okay. Likewise, sir.
All right, that's Sister Attila and Sister Nadia, correct?
Correct. Yes, sir.
Yeah, right.
This is Sister Attila right here.
Yes, ma'am. Praise you, Caroline. Good to see you all. Good to see you all. Can I be heard clearly to you
Yes,
all?
sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. We can hear you.
Well, let's get started. The Lions of Allah. The Lions of Allah. What is the Lions of Allah? Somebody explain that to us, our listening audience, please.
The Lions of Allah is Assad. Assad's name was Lions of Allah, and we feel like there's a lion inside of all of us. It's an attribute that we can all carry on his energy. Assad, the Lion of Allah. That's the actual meaning of his name. So when we decided to take this mission on, we decided to try to use him in every aspect of what we do to keep his energy going. So Lions of Allah is the meaning of Assad.
Okay. So let's start from the beginning. Just in case some of our listening audience don't know who Assad is. Would you like to tell us?
Hold up, Brother Jackie. Hey, we know y'all in the studio, but y'all crew got to be quiet. Y'all that's y'all crew back there making noise.
No, it sounds like an echo.
Is that echo? Yeah. Okay.
I'm not sure. We don't hear the feedback.
They might have on multiple devices. Somebody got on multiple devices.
Yes, if you have on multiple devices, please turn them off because we can hear ourselves. All right. While we're working on our technical team is working on this department. So just be patient with us, family. This is an important meeting that we need to discuss, an important conversation while we're waiting on our technical department. Okay, it sounds like it's better over there. All right, well, could somebody please tell our listening audience who is Assad?
That's a lot of noise.
No.
Go ahead.
Yes, ma'am.
Is it our background noise that you're?
I think it is.
It's okay now, but we can hear you now. But if you can go ahead and tell us who Assad is, please tell our listening audience who is Assad.
Assad is a friend to many, many, many people.
That's right.
He's a warrior. He's kind. He was a gentle spirit, a gentle soul. He was just an all around, good person. Like he was a protector of many. Like a lot of people, when they speak of him, and reflect on him, they reflect on how like they always got a protective spirit from him, a protective God from him that they could call on him for anything that they may need.
That's
They
right.
knew that they could definitely call on him to be able to be there to help them. He was just he was so funny, like he loved to joke around, just always, anytime that maybe the spirit maybe seemed to be down, he would always be able to come around and bring the spirit back up. And, that's just something that's very important to us that we would just want to keep alive. He's our brother.
That's right. That's
First
right.
and foremost, like our brother. He was our brother.
Absolutely.
And yes, he was Aside the God. Aside, he loved life. He loved energy, good people, good vibes. He was not a judgmental brother. He was a brother's brother. Like he did everything he could to look out for the people that he met, anybody that he met. So I would leave in and out the house all the time and bring different people, and we would always be like, Aside, like, who are these people? Where are you
Right,
being
right.
at? What are you doing? And in his death, all these people showed up. All these people came, whether they met him for 5 minutes or knew him all his life. Like
That's right.
people came and showed up and showed out and showed us how impactful his life really was to them. And
Right.
to see that type of turnout and to see that type of love giving, we just knew that we had to keep that type of energy going. That's Aside. Like we can't let that go. I'm never gonna let that go because that's my blood brother. Like his
Right.
energy was so great and so beautiful. So everything that he did, he knew, like he touched these people because of the Muslim that he is and that he was, and that his spirit, how he carried himself, how he interacted with the people. He never, judged them. He just, if you gave him a good vibe, he was gonna vibe with you. If you come
Right.
at him incorrect, he gonna set you straight. But Asad was just a good
Align.
person. So it was just, you know,
He
that's
was
Aside.
aligned.
Aside was,
I have a question.
Yes, sir.
yes,
All
sir.
right, we're about 6 months removed from the tragic event, but this is a beautiful story turning tragic into triumph. And I have heard a lot about some of the accomplishments that you all have done. So, would you all share how many families that share with us the accomplishments, some of the things that you all are doing in the name of Assad, the God?
Okay, so Asad was killed August 1st, 2020, and we started on his birthday, September 5th, 2020, with just reaching out to our people and letting them know like the condition in which we were. And it started off with we at war with our brother Hakeem Farrakhan Muhammad. And he did a beautiful lecture in honor of our brother and just starting our movement off and letting the people know what is coming against them and why we need to keep people like the spirit of Assad alive to keep interacting with our people, because Assad was taken from one of our own. He was taken from another brother, another black man, and that is a condition that, as the Nation of Islam and Black Muslims, we are trying to change the hearts and minds of people through the teachings of the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad. And that should never happen, not to one of our own and not to another black person. So we have to get out here and teach what we believe, teach what we know, and teach the knowledge of self, the knowledge of God, the knowledge of the enemy. And it started with that lecture with Brother Hakeem. And then it turned into doing, well, how can we physically, keep his spirit alive? What can we do? Assad was a type of person who would give you the shirt off his back, the glass in his plate, shoes off his feet. So we were like, okay, we can do a giveaway. We can give back to our people so we can start this relationship with them so that we can build and mine their unique talents and their gifts and show them that there's a better way to live. We don't have to live this way. We don't have to treat each other this way. And the only people that we need to rely on to do these things and make these changes is one another. So we started doing food giveaways. We started with 100 families. We've been doing food giveaways every 2 to 3 weeks since September. And we've been going and going and going. We're about at 600 families now. We
really.
the Economy Hotel in the Eastwick area. We've been to the West Side as well. So we're just, continuously mobilizing. As a matter of fact, we have one this weekend, January 23rd. We will be doing a very big food giveaway at the Economy Hotel, and the Eastwick community will be joining us over there. We're having food contests and games. So we would love for anyone to come out and support.
I got a question for Bai.
They froze.
We've had community development meetings where we talk to our people, our committees. We have the 9 Laws for Life for members, and then we have in the areas of agriculture, arts and culture, science and technology, education, justice, trade and commerce, defense. That's that on?
Yes, ma'am. We sit here.
And health. And so we have these monthly meetings where we're able to break down and committees and start seeing how we can make tangible resources for our community.
Yeah,
Brother Abbott, we're muting you on purpose. You got multiple devices and a lot of background noise.
Right.
I think he's trying to change devices for him. Make cloud.
Yeah, he's gonna have to take one of them.
Yeah. So we'll be patient. We'll wait while you all work on it. Because we could talk about why they're getting their end together, brother. Talk about violence that's going on in our community. And the one thing I love about this story, brothers, is the true tragedy to triumph thing. I never had the opportunity to meet Brother Assad. I had the opportunity. I know Brother Khalid, Sister Nadia, and Sister Attila, and a really beautiful family. I know their mother, Sister Sabira, and of course their father. He's legendary to me, man. I remember when they first moved from California to Atlanta in the 90s, brother. And that brother he's beautiful. So to see how the loss of life has really given them life and has given life to a lot of people in our community. And I really appreciate this part of the story and seeing what these brother and sisters are doing. I mean, it's just amazing to me, brother. So, but it looks like they got themselves together on their end. I'm gonna be quiet because we're ready. We're gonna hype this thing up.
No, but it is beautiful. Are you all ready now? Are we good?
Yes, sir. Does it look better on you all in now?
Yeah, we can hear you. Yes, ma'am. Go ahead, Brother Kawhi.
Now this question is for Brother Bai. What's up, Brother Bai?
What's up, man?
Hey, brother Bai, look, so you're clearly a friend of the family. I know you were real good friends with Assad. Now, I know since his death, this has morphed out to this big community affair. What was Assad's, ambitions in terms of working with the community? And if it was this right here, the community giveaway that you do every week, is that what Assad aspired to want to do in his life?
Yeah, I'm more than a friend. Like, that's my brother. Like, these are my family. Like, from the day I registered, like, I've been with Assad lock and step every day, every time, like everything. We've been together for some years. Like, so this family is my family. But what I would say, he would like doing giveaways or whatever, like the stuff that we're doing, community cleanup, because it gives us a chance. Like, it's more about it's not even really about the giveaway. It's about engaging with our people. So like, he would love it because that's the easiest way to engage with them. Come out there with something for them. They can speak to them, love on them first, because that's the real key, is leading with love. Like, he loved his people. So we got to go love on our people. That's what we do. So
Right.
I was
Right.
saying, yeah.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
So how did you all form? Did like when you got started after the speech? Did volunteers just start coming on board? Did you have people just coming on board wanting to be a part of what you're doing? Was it forming organically, or how did it form?
All right. Well, we had once. I believe it was the week of before his funeral, and his father came out, and there was a crowd of young people out there, and he told us that he was gonna pour everything he know into us. Like he gonna open up and give us the book, give us the guide. So we had already had in our mind that once we got through those couple weeks, that this is what we were gonna do. So what happened? We started on the brother side first. We started doing trainings on every Sunday, and then we had a community development meeting with the sisters, had their own meeting, and then we just went from there. And everybody just started pouring in because people, when you're doing good, like they're gonna come.
If you build it, they're gonna come. That's what I'm talking
That's
about,
right.
brother. So
That's right.
you said you all was doing training. What type of training are you doing? And can you talk about that?
We do King Wing Thai Box, which is Cesar Steve Muhammad signature style. And y'all want to expound on?
Kempo, Wing Chun, Tai Chi, and boxing all mixed into one to create his science King Wing Thai Box. And
So
say it again.
No, so we're talking about self-defense training is what you're talking about. Okay.
Yes, sir. That's martial arts. Well, science of fighting.
The science of fighting. Okay. Yes,
sir. Science of fighting. And so we do that. We also have financial literacy courses that we have been going over. Just things about like how to buy a car or buy a home and fix your credit and things like that is what we offer at our training classes. We've been out to Your Faith Farms and we went over agriculture. That's also something that we do in our trainings as well. So basically all the 9 laws of life, every 7 weeks, we introduce another law into our training courses so that we'll be able to cover everything like arts and culture, agriculture, trade and commerce, et cetera, et cetera.
So is this open to the community? Anybody can come, or is it a closed group? How is it structured?
Oh, no, sir. It's open to everyone, man, woman, and children. The youngest that we have in a training right now is, I believe, 5 years old. And the oldest that we have in our training is the 81-year-old.
Okay.
Who's actually one of the main instructors in our training. So it's open to everyone.
Okay. So if anybody is interested, can they go to your website? Do they need to sign up? What steps?
Yes, sir. If they're interested, they can definitely go online to our website, www.asadthegxb.com. And they can sign up for our training course. They can also sign up if they're interested in any law of life that we have on the website. They can also sign up for that as well. They can also DM us on Instagram directly if they do not want to go to the website. They can always DM us directly on Instagram at Asad the Guide is the Instagram page, and someone, I'm sure, within the day or so will be able to respond back to you and be able to give you further details on how to come to our training. I mean, we post the flyers up on our story and our feed all the time. So, the information is out there. So if you want to join, you could always just pull up.
Right. let me. So look, let's back up a little bit.
Right.
Okay. How did this come together? Like, who idea was it to start this initiative, this Aside to God? And how did y'all go about building your team up?
To be honest, I mean, it's not really no one person that really came up with the idea. At our community development meeting with the sisters, a food giveaway was mentioned. And from that, which we pretty much started off real small, with just 100 people to feed, with that came, what it is today. The board members that we have in place are close family members and friends of Asad. who, we all have the same mindset of basically we're not stopping. We're going to continue to go. And, may Allah bless us on this journey that we have took on. But we are not stopping at all because, to be very honest, we are behind the times. This is something that we should have been doing really when we were young children, and growing into adulthood. Now, all of us sitting here on this couch, we're over 30. And we just now, because of the death of our brother, have decided to get up and do something about it. We feel like if we were out here earlier with teaching the knowledge of God, the knowledge of self, love, unity, that maybe that savage brother that murdered my brother, we may have eventually came and knocked on his door and was able to teach him the true knowledge of himself. Wow. And so that he would not hate himself to be able to kill someone that looked just like him.
Wow.
So due to that fact, we feel like our brother's death is on our hands, and that those soldiers should be left behind. And due to us not being on our job and doing the mission, which we all know is the resurrection of the mentally dead, due to us not being on our job, that is why we lost one of our soldiers. But by the grace of Allah, never again, because we're not stopping. We have to save our people, and we have to teach and train them who they are, which is God's people. So,
right. Which one of y'all preaching like that? I can't see you. That was Atala?
Yes, Not Atala get in your face and talk to you. She ain't about to say nothing on this podcast, brother.
So how are you received in the community? How is the community receiving you? How are they receiving you?
I mean, am I answering?
Go ahead, Sister Atala. Go ahead. That's that question for Sister Atala.
Let her preach some more.
I feel like they receive us with a lot of love, with a lot of open arms, with a lot of questions, with a lot of, concerns. They're not used to seeing Black people come out and service them with love, and if they are used to it, they're not used to a consistency of it. Most organizations and churches, and this is just what the people are telling us. I'm not speaking, just on my own. This is what the people tell us when we're out there. They say that a lot of times, a lot of organizations and churches, they come and then they never see them again. But what they love about us and what they're beginning to respect and honor about us is that we come and we keep coming and we keep coming and we keep coming. And we're not going to stop coming until they all know how to live a civilized life.
Right.
To live in peace and harmony with one another and to stop killing one another. And that's through drugs. That's through Black on Black crime. That's on domestic violence. All of it has to come to a halt. And with the Lions of Allah, Asad the God movement, that's what we're coming to do. It's just put all of it to a halt. I know that it's going to take a long time because it took a long time to get us in this condition. But by the grace of Allah, we're going to keep going until He sees fit to take our lives. But by then, by Allah's grace and mercy, that we would have a lot of them would have helped and joined on where we could keep it going forever and ever.
Okay, so now when I came to the meeting last week, it seemed extremely organized. All right. Now that ain't something that that's a natural thing. Leadership, you can't be taught it. And so I saw you, Atala, kind of running everything. Now, I also at other points saw your brother Khalid running things. Now, you say y'all don't have a head or a leader, but it came together some type of way. Can you tell us how it kind of do you run a certain wing of it and he run a certain aspect of it and so on and so forth? Is it like that?
We got a board of 7 members. And we all do different things. All of us are naturally leaders in our own right. But what we do is certain things that Atala do that I can't do.
Right,
so
right.
I'm gonna let her take the lead on that. It's certain things that Nadia do that I don't do, and we all submit to each other, to the God in each other. So that will really balance it out. Like talking, that my specialty. So let everybody else talk. But
in your own way. That's what I'm
yeah, in our own way though. But we just submit to the God in each other though. That's what it really is.
Yes, that's the biggest thing that keeps us connected, where no one is the head of anything. Allah is the head of what we do. He is the ultimate head. So that's what we follow. And then who he left in our midst. So after that, then it's the 7 of us in this organization. And then we interconnect to make it go, to make it work, because we know that Allah is the forefront of it all. So we don't ever get higher or lower than each other. We pick up each other's frequency, and if it's low, then like, come on, get back on board. Right. Somebody get a little too high and mighty, brother. Tone it back down, sister. Tone it back down. But it works for us because we know that ultimately Allah is the head. So we submit to, yes, what he said, the God in each other. That's what it is supposed to do. Right. We're learning to work with the God within ourselves and then teach each other how to mine that out of each other so that we can all work on our God level and accomplish so much. Because we are behind the times. And like Sister said, like it's going to take a long time, but I feel like we should be doing things in modern time. And in modern time, it's instant gratification and different things that we can get in real time, tangible things that can change the hearts and minds of our people. And that's what we're about. As a young movement, we're trying to make things in modern time and make sure that our people are connected on a daily with what we're doing. And then we're taking what the Savior brought to us, and that's going door to door and knocking on these doors and letting them know the God is here. God is alive and well in your midst, in yourself, in each other. When you're looking at us and when we're looking at you, we see God. It doesn't have to be some far-fetched, out spooky, oh, this ultimate supreme being. The supreme being also resides in you. Look in the mirror, look at each other and see how we can show each other what God truly is. That's what the whole purpose of Master Father Muhammad coming was, to show us tangible, yes, a man, a real man, and then raise a man that was just like us and showed us how to make him into a God. The messenger said he was in the mud up to his eyeballs. Our people are in the mud. We are in the mud up to our eyeballs. And this teaching can take us out of that state and take us into a God level. And so that's what we're doing. Every time we meet, every time we connect with the community, that's what we're about. Just expressing what God is, love. That's the definition of love.
Keep preaching. All these preachers, okay. I thought we had staff members. I didn't know we had preachers.
Now earlier you mentioned the 9 laws, but you were freezing during that time. If you could go over the laws, the 9 laws again, if you could.
Okay, we have agriculture, the law of arts and culture. We have the law of health. We have the law of justice. We have the law of education. We have the law of trade and commerce, and we have the law of science and technology. Did I say agriculture already?
Yes.
Science and technology. Information. Information. Yes, the law of information. How could I forget about the
law of defense?
And I feel like I'm missing one. The law of defense.
Yeah.
And then spirituality is ultimately the 10th law that, or the 10th ministry that we have to abide by, is keeping Allah first, keeping God first, keeping your spiritual base first. So that is the driving force that gets any of these 9 laws for life in order, is your spiritual base. And we also encourage, because we train on Sundays, everybody to go to NOI.org and tune in to just getting life-giving teachings, things that will change your life. Don't look at it as a religion. Look at it as your way of life, and a way of life that is better for you. And you can find out so much information that will get you to understand the times that you're living in. You have to think and live in present time. And then you have to know how to move accordingly. And the teaching that is given every Sunday on NOI.org is the best way to get that going in your life. So I encourage all people to do that. And then after that, come pull up on us on training if you're in the Atlanta area.
Okay, I got another question for you now.
Hold on one second,
Yes,
Brother Calvary. I'm wondering, okay, with the 9 laws, if I'm a Christian, but I want to support or I want to be a part of what you're doing, am I accepted? Is this just a Muslim thing, or Okay. Say it again. Okay.
I said absolutely. It's the 9 laws for life. Everybody has life, and we should be trying to live it and live it more abundantly. So 9 laws for life. It's all inclusive. Come on. Whatever you got that you can give of yourself to make our communities better, that's what we're asking for. So we would just want to mine that out of each other, pool our resources, get like-minded people to get into these areas of life and start making tangible resources for ourselves and our community.
Absolutely. So you heard that, brothers and sisters. If you want to be a part of, if you want to support, if you want to help with what they're doing, you go to www.Assad the God. Is it, how do you pronounce that? Not God, it's Gost.
It's God. It's just the N in place of the O.
Okay.
S is an unknown factor.
Okay. Absolutely.
Mine out the God in each other. The unknown God that we need to tap into in ourselves. So we just spell it with an X because that's what X represents.
The unknown, sister. That's right.
So brothers and sisters, you see Assad, the GXD.com. Go to there, and if you want to be a part of what they're doing, go ahead and fill out the information. Go ahead, Brother Kawi.
Okay, now you let me into y'all meeting. I heard some game plans. I heard some of y'all game plans. Now, I know when y'all first started this off, y'all wasn't as big as y'all are right now. So you clearly been growing, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I heard you say this. I heard you say, okay, we go to the community and we get everybody's names and numbers, and whoever like fall in love with what we're doing, we stay in contact with them, and they become the eyes and ears of that community. And if y'all need to, come back to that community, they'll let you know. As a result of that, I guess you're making friends everywhere you're going. Is that the game plan? Am I right? Did I hit the nail on the head, or I got it all wrong?
You have it all right. We're making friendships in all walks of life. So yes, sir, we do. We make sure that that's the whole purpose. We wouldn't be out here if we're not trying to connect with our people. So that is the thing. We can't. It started with 7 of us. We can't go on without the people. Like we wouldn't be any. We couldn't just do this every week. 7 people. That would be stressful. That would be insane. So why not spread what we have? Like it's not a impossible task to duplicate yourself, duplicate the messenger's teachings in our people. Like that's what we have to do. We have to be out here like saviors so that we can inform them and let them know, or their blood will be on our hands, because those of us who know, we are held accountable. So we have to get out here and let them know. We have to expand. We have to grow. So yes, sir, that's the natural evolution by the grace of Allah. And we're out here doing good. So Allah is blessing us to reach the hearts and minds of the people. So yes, sir, we definitely are expanding every single time. That is the absolute objective, is to take over, save the world.
Praise be to Allah.
Saw the God flag that you could just put in the ground everywhere you've been.
It's the nation flag, and this is our flag. It's the nation flag.
Praise be to Allah.
Go ahead, brother. I'm sorry.
Okay, yes, that flag known is the sun, moon, and stars. So that's the only flag that gets planted, because that's what we are.
Right.
First, the NOI. Right. That's what made us. We wouldn't even have this knowledge, this teaching, this understanding. We wouldn't even know how to move like this, or this organization. We wouldn't have been blessed with Assad, or even understood the knowledge of who he was, if we didn't have that. So that's where we come from. That's the essence of who we are. We don't ever shy away from what we are. That's what Assad was. He was a Muslim through and through. It didn't matter where you found him, what you saw him doing, whatever. He would tell you that first. You would know that about him. That's why everyone came. Everyone submitted to the process of wearing the bow ties and the white garments, because they knew that if nothing else you didn't know about Assad, you knew that he was a Muslim first and foremost.
Right.
And that is the spirit in which we carry this on, is because it's the Muslim in us that is able to do this. We submit to Allah. So if we didn't submit to that process, then none of this would happen. We wouldn't know how to move like this, none of that. So it comes from the Nation of Islam. No doubt. I'm a nation baby through and through.
Right.
That's right.
Praise be to Allah. Well, my other question then, I'm gonna really talk about some of the laws you all have. But before I do that, who are some of your donors, and what do you all need, if you all need other type of things donated to you all? Because I'm looking at the videos, because I haven't been in Atlanta for a minute, but I watch the videos every week of the work that you all are doing. Who are some of your donors, and what are some of the other things that you all may need within the nonprofit?
Yes. Okay. So our donors are the people. We're for the people, by the people. So everything that we get in, we give it right back out into the community.
Come on now.
So that's our donors. We do this. We pull our own resources, and we rely on the support of the people who support our movement. And that's how we're able to do these things. So yes, thank you to all our sponsors and donors. If you're out there listening, we appreciate it, because we cannot do this without the people. It's people who don't show up, but they give of their money, they give of their resources. So we appreciate all that. That's what makes us work, is that everybody has a part and it is all appreciated. Don't think that it ever goes unnoticed or that it's minimal to us. It means everything to us. Everything from a penny to $100, $1,000, $1 million if you got it. It all means the same to us. I would take it and use it and cherish it. We will take it and use it and cherish it just the same, is what my point is. Like, it doesn't matter what it is. So that's how we keep it going. What we need is the people. We need the continued support, whatever you've been doing. And if you can get others to join on to do more and help on, we can continue to do the work in which we're doing. We have Cash App, that's $aside the God 100, and you can donate financially that way. You can pull up and volunteer your time. When we have the giveaways, we give out red shirts. So our people who show up, if it's your first time, if you've gotten a shirt before, it's $5. But you can support the merchandise. We got hoodies on our website, and we'll have more merchandise being posted and coming through. You can do that as well. And just really show up to the community development meetings, because that's what really makes our organization go, is that monthly community development meeting, because it's getting these 9 laws out here to our people and finding tangible ways to reach them through these laws so that we can set up resources in their communities. So that's the biggest thing that we would appreciate the people to come out to, is really those community development meetings, so that you can give of your mind. That's what we need, your mind. That's the biggest thing that we're looking for, is the hearts and minds of the Black woman and Black man in America. Like, that's where the answer lies. That's where the solution is. We can make this happen for ourselves. We don't need nobody else. They're the educated among us. There's the street people amongst us, and everything in between. And these people can make these things go. If you're in the law of health, and whether you're in dentistry or a hospital administrator, like, we need you, because you can show us how to set up, go from a little small clinic to having an actual hospital in our community, not going from, small things and doing small things. So, like, we want to start off small, but we want to grow big and really make tangible resources, not just online programs or just these little things, real brick and mortar edifices for people to tangible come and say that they came here and they found help and solution to their ailments and their problems.
Well, that actually takes me to my next question, sister, because with the 9 laws that you have in place, do you all have a plan to collaborate with other organizations, people, or groups that can really help make the 9 laws come into fruition, like what you're talking about with the law of health and human services, or the law of trade and commerce? Because all of those are very important areas Do you all have a plan to do something like that?
Yes, sir. That is the whole purpose of why we set this up. It's based off the 9 ministries to be factual, and so we are taking that platform basically and using it to present to the community. And yes, that is the only way we're going to be able to do this. Is yes, we have to connect onto businesses, education institutions, different organizations, other nonprofits, other community groups. All of it is because we have to take what we're doing that's alike, and that's the only way it's going to grow. So if I'm a nonprofit organization that's into community service, I have to link up with another one and another one and another one, so that my 100 people now turn into maybe 150 or 200 people, that we're all like-minded and we're trying to accomplish this thing. Yes, it can't. You don't have to join on to a side of God necessarily. When you come to the community development meeting, that's why it's called community development. So whatever you represent, whatever you have to offer, that's what we want. You don't have to necessarily like, oh, I'm a member, but it just makes our membership grow, and we'll become a member of your group too. Now we went from a membership of 100 people to now 200 people. So yes, we have to. That is the ultimate goal of why we started this, is so that we can push the 9 ministries that the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan gave to us and told us to go out into the streets and connect and make these things tangible resources for our people. I believed in that when he said it. So I saw the vision. I saw that this is a blueprint to separation. This is a blueprint to establishing community and structure and guidelines of our own, can push reparations and separation and all of these things, but you have to have a plan. You have to have a plan of action. So that was the plan of action. That was the blueprint to the plan of action. And that's what we're going off of. And that's what we're trying to connect and make grow. My brother Khaled just joined us.
Yeah, that's who I was looking for. That's who I was looking for. That's who I was looking for.
Yeah, we were looking for you, brother. You
Hey,
how you feel, brother? Man?
How you feel? I want to hear from you, brother. I want to hear from you. This whole process, bro. How has it affected you? As far as the work you're doing, everything that's going on, you know, since our brother's passing. How has it affected you, bro? Or impacted you?
I mean, the impact is it's undescribable, honestly. I think indescribable. I think my entire family, I feel like we wake up day after day just in disbelief, but just having to accept the reality of the situation that took place. The dynamic that or just the organization that we put together it's very unique, because you don't know how other people around you have suffered or grieved through the same situation until you've gone through it yourself. So we've had multitudes of people, from some of our close friends. Like, I've had friends that have had fathers pass when we were younger, and I didn't understand like how to be like empathize with them until I went through this experience of my brother being killed. So, but we have unique individuals like that come around, and it's really like it helps us grieve through the process. Like, it's a whole organization, but we have people that we can lean on. They see on days that we might be down, that they know exactly what to say to just get our spirits back up, like get us back rolling, get us back going. I've been to so many funerals within the last year. Just within the last year, it's just I'm not even a person who even likes funerals at all. So, but I understand the experience, and then just understand just the blessing that it is just to celebrate life with another individual, or cherish the time that you have with individuals, especially while you live in, because this life is priceless.
Right.
So once you lose it, it's over. It's really over. So.
And just to add on to what he's saying as well, another reason why this foundation, I guess, is such an importance, I guess, to like just our family as well, is that it gives us something to do than to just kind of just sit around and wallow and grieve. You know, It keeps our minds working. It keeps us, constantly on the go. But we want to be an example to other families that maybe
can't seem to, get out of that maybe that hole or that depression that they're in, can't seem to get up and want to do anything, or can't seem to get right. We just want to be a living testimony or a living example to them that it's okay. It's okay. You can still continue to live and let that person, that loved one that's gone, to live on through you, through the things that you do, maybe in their name, in their honor. Like, don't just allow yourself to just fall into such a slump where you can't seem to want to live, anymore. Like, I find myself sometimes literally like having to talk to myself or talk myself out of wanting to maybe fall into a sadness or a depression, or, because I don't want my mom to maybe see me, taking it bad today, because we, as her children, we have to be strong for her, because this is something that, my mom is different. She's not the same that how she used to be, like this is really taking a huge, toll on her. And so that's what also helps motivate me and us to keep going, is because it gives her something to do, in her son's name, because without it, I don't know, how she would be.
Right.
So mom is a part of this movement as well. So mom is a part of it as well.
Yeah, the whole family.
Oh,
The
yes,
whole
sir.
family.
Yes, sir. The niece, the nephews, our father, our grandmother. She calls us and gives us encouraging words of support. That's where we get it from. All this energy and love for our people really comes from our grandmother. Shout out to Granny. But she's always been a freedom fighter, fighting for the rights of our people. So just the things that we've been going through, yes, our family has been a great support, and that our yes, we're siblings, but we were very close siblings. So like how my mom would say, like, don't bicker, don't argue, don't all of those things you just remember now, because it's like, yeah, time was of the essence. Time was short. Little did we know. So you don't know the time or the hour. So you should definitely get up every day with such a zealous for life and want to just go hard for yourself. Go hard in the name of Allah, but go hard for yourself, because he blessed you this day to wake up and do it all over again. Try it again. Try harder. Go harder for yourself. So just make it count. Make those 24 hours count like there is no tomorrow, because you just don't know. So those things, and yeah, just being able to just touch and impact so many, our lives, the people have touched our life, and to know that we've been touching each other's lives. Like, I don't know what we would do if we didn't have this. And these people that are around us are so special, because some of these people have not left our side since day one of pulling us to that hospital, and we are sitting there waiting to find out what's going on. And they found out when we found out, and have never left our side. We contact and communicate every day, and like, we were already cool, we were already close, we were already family, but this is just taking it to another level. And I just know that the people that have linked on to this and just really have been there since day one, like, we're soldiers. We are the make it happen crew. We just know that this is about Assad, but it's bigger than Assad, because it's our people. Our people live in the same condition. I didn't know what it felt like to have someone murder your family member, but it's so many of people in our community that suffer as I'm speaking right now. One of us are getting taken out, unfortunately, and a mother is wailing and crying, finding out that news. A brother, a sister is broken, finding out that news, and to let them know, like, don't go to that other side. Don't get stuck in that grief, because it can overcome you. Like, so to just have these people, they don't even know like how important. I hope they know, but they really are important to our healing, our acceptance of this, our faith in this, are building us, helping us grow, mold, and shape us into the people we're becoming every single day. Is because of their love, their support. We left out of town one time on a food giveaway because we had another murder in our family, amongst our family. And the people showed up and showed out as if we were there. So we know that they are locked in because it's beyond us. It's not a pool of personality or a show of trying to show how much they love us and our friendship. This is because they love the side and they love the mission in which we're trying to do in his name and how we're trying to spread what we are, Muslims, Islam, into our people in our, type of way. We're trying to give it in a tangible way to them. Outside of just the word, we're trying to give it physically to them. So because of that, and they showed up and showed out because they believe like how we believe. They're like-minded how we're like-minded. And this does something for their soul too. So they showed up when we were not there. Our entire family was gone and they showed up as if we were all there. And that meant everything to me personally. So you can just keep going like that outside of just us.
It sounds like this whole process, I got you up. It sounds like this whole process has been a form of therapy for you all. A part of the healing process. Go ahead,
Yeah, I just wanted to touch on the fact that, the Lions of Allah are at war. And at war with the ideology that powers that be try to enforce on the youth. Not just the youth, but our community altogether. The fighting, the killing, the war that's going on in our community. And then the fight against the ideology that the youth or our community have accepted. Some of us have accepted that lifestyle, that we need to fight and kill each other. So in this process, when you guys are out there and you're dealing with this every week, in your infancy, does it become a burden or is it hard? Do the people accept you when you're going out trying to show love, trying to educate the youth, trying to show them a different way how to express themselves? Are they giving a lot of feedback or kickback? Does it become difficult?
It's not.
No, sir. It's not difficult because we come with love. We already know that they're broken down and their thinking is not up of thinking of God, or they're in the beast state. So we're coming with love. So it's never going to be, it gets difficult because, you're going to have people who give you a hard time. But we're not coming asking them for nothing. We're not coming to them telling them, this is what you need to do or you're going to hell. We come to love home.
Yes, sir.
So it's how do you turn away love? You look like if somebody genuinely comes to you showing you love, how do you turn that away? You got to be a real fool. So our people not foolish. Like they see that we're consistent. We're out there with them and we love them. Like go ahead.
Yeah. Like a little boy who got shot on the same day Assad got killed. He got shot in the neighborhood in which we service. And we wouldn't have never known that or got that opportunity to meet him or him wanting to join on to what we have going on now. Him, his brothers, sisters, cousins, everybody is welcome to come. His mom. Tell him what his mama said about.
His mama said that she needs us, and that they need us because they lack discipline. They do what they want to do. They're disrespectful, and they feel like we can help. And that's our plan. We plan to help. Like it's gonna be tiresome. There's gonna be times that we're tired, but it ain't hard. Like we just gotta balance it out. That's what we got a team for.
And even on the days when it feels like that, when you get up and get out there, it all goes away. It's like because you're giving love. So it's like you can't come out there with that negativity. So you gotta come with it. You gotta pray on the God, get with the God, and get to it. But my motivation, my number one why, is that the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan has been doing this for over 60 something years. 65 years. Yeah. And he outworks a nation of people. Yeah. A nation of people. So the little bit that now I'm able to be and motivated to do now, it took the tragedy of my brother from a teaching that I've had all my life. I've never, don't get me wrong, I've always been in the streets with my people. But to like get out here with a mission, a plan of action, and do it with my brothers and sisters, and we are
with now a new determination that we can never stop again.
Right.
We can't
That's right.
stop that. We've had a time where we weren't, you know, we were going hard, then we stopped, going hard, and we stopped. But we have to now know that this is the daily order of the day, is to get out here and touch some people and let them know who they are, God is here, and who the enemy is. And those three things alone can save their life. And that we have to get out here and see how many we can affect. It's 17 million dead we're supposed to be delivering. So we got to get on the ball and get out here and multiply fast so that we can get more people into this understanding. But we already have a great base in the Nation of Islam. We know what we got to do. So it's like we just get out there and we motivate. That's my why, is that he outworks one man alone, outworks a nation of people. So who am I to give up on this mission that was given to me? That's my purpose. That's why I was born. That is the number one reason why Allah allowed me to come into this earth. I'm a nation baby. So that was my purpose. That he birthed me in his active will with that thinking, like, you're gonna go out there.
All right, well, we got an announcement.
Those of us who accept these teachings, that's what he came. We were born in his active mind, his active will. The minister said so in the lecture, Generation of Fulfillment, that we were born in his active mind. Those of us who are the nation babies are born in his active mind. He made sure that our parents connected so that he could make each and every last one of us, so that we could be the bridge between Elijah and the streets. So that's what I know. That is my purpose. I know that for a surety. So now it is driven by the fact that he's been outworking me and he's my senior. So what am I doing with my time here on this earth? I need to be getting out here and doing the same, because he gave.
So you saying it's your turn? It's your turn now. Okay, we got.
We are far time.
Hold on 1 second. We got one announcement. Hold 1 second. We got an announcement to make. Go ahead, brother.
Yes, sir. So once again, this is Savior's Day season, and this is the time of year that we show all appreciation to a man that has risked his lives to save ours. And just like my sister said, what her why is, we're talking about none other than the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. Now, let's be real. This is the only man that has never sold out the Black community at all. And because this man goes on the line every day to tell the truth, he don't get any stipends. He don't get any stimulus checks. He don't get food stamps, government grants. He don't get none of that.
That's right.
Huh? So this is a chance for us to show our appreciation to the only man that stepped up to the plate over and over again for you and I, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. Lastly, I'd like to say this.
Come on now.
Every time we give to him, he give it right back to us with farmland and great edifices that we can enjoy, and just the knowledge of self. So again, when you give to the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, you're ultimately giving to yourself. So I want everybody to go to Brother Ahmed's link and donate from the bottom of your heart for our Savior's Day gift to the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. His link should be in the public chat. Is it right, Brother Ahmed?
Yes, sir.
Also, you can go to our Facebook pages, Brother JAKQ Muhammad, Brother Kadeem, Amir Muhammad, Brother Ahmed, B.I. Did I say it right, brother? Or you can go to Brian Pippin's Facebook pages where you will see Ahmed donation link. So again, whether it's $1, $2, $5, $100, 1,000, million, man, please donate to the only
Get that million.
that when you donate to him, you really donating to yourself. And I'm talking about the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you, brother. Yeah, we would love to see that meal ticket come across the screen. But it's so timely. All the mosques and study groups are shut down. We are all sheltered in place. And now you have taken the training from inside of the building and now knocking on the doors with it and offering the 9 laws, offering, humanitarian effort. And you're focused now. It seems like you're focused in the same area. Was that planned to do, like just stay in that one area, or how did that work? I mean, that to me, that's
the plan was, like, as I was listening to you all on the way here, we had just difference of opinions when it came to where we wanted to be located. But then when you think back as any organization or military, you always have to establish a beachhead. Absolutely. So once we made contact with like the leasing offices, the managers, general managers, things of that nature, we just thought to ourselves that it would be better to just build that relationship up instead of moving from location from the east side, south side, north side, and west side.
We will be getting there. We will be getting there momentarily. We haven't stopped. I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't know what they're talking about, but we haven't stopped. Yes, we have honed in on a certain area for our beachhead, but we haven't stopped dealing with other areas. As we're growing and expanding, we're learning things. We're coming into understanding about different things that it takes to operate on different sides of town. What we can do in one area, we can't do in another. So in just learning and trying to expand, we're running into, obstacles that we're overcoming. So right now we are still focused on a certain area because that is where we're most receptive, and they're showing a strong need for us and wanting to open up doors and opportunities for us to stay in their area. But by any means, if you have places or ideas or suggestions of where people are in need, we're going to pull up. We're going to show up. We collab with other groups who are on other parts of town and other sides of town, and we show up and we help provide manpower to those organizations as well. So no, we're everywhere. We're always going to be everywhere, but we are establishing a beachhead on the east side, Candler Road area.
Absolutely. Brother Bai, you're in the music industry. How has the music industry changed since COVID? I mean, has the music changed, or has it, is it shifting? What's going on as far as these type of things are concerned?
It's shifting because COVID shut down the bag, which is the road. A lot of artists make their money on the road, so most cities closed, but Atlanta. And Atlanta ain't gonna pay you because everybody's celebrity here, so it's shifted.
It's shifting.
Yeah, it went digital. You gotta be working your Instagram, your social medias, TikToks. Like it's a real shift right now. So you gotta really just tune in with your base, your core base supporters right now. Like,
wow. I got a question.
Yes,
brother.
sir. Yes, sir. Go ahead, brother.
I said, now look, it's a lot of outreach programs out there that's doing what you're doing, right? What makes yours different from others?
Well, for one fact, I can say is that when I see other organizations and things like that, they have annual events. We go out here with a little bit more sense of urgency and have monthly to bi-weekly events so that we can develop our relationship with our community. We don't want it to be like a one and done situation. You see us on holidays or just certain special times of the year. Like our people are suffering 365, 24/7. So in order to change their condition for real, you got to be out there way more.
Another I guess difference would be is our organization amongst others is our minds. Our mindsets are completely different, from other organization mindsets. Like we know we're all clear on what the goal is, what the mission is. I'm not really sure if organizations, when they're going out and servicing communities, if they're servicing them only because, that's just what looks good on paper, or, they need to turn this assignment into someone. So they're just doing a little community service work. But we're literally out here in the trenches because we're trying to change the mindset of the people. Then that way they will change the way they live their lives. Stop killing, stop drug use, stop domestic violence. All the things that plagues us as Black people in our communities, we're trying to literally take that out of the communities and change it, starting with their minds.
Right.
Yes, ma'am. So brother Bai, I asked you that about the shift because I wanted to know, now that everything is basically shut down, do you think it's easier to get like brothers like that are in the music industry involved in humanitarian effort like this now because there's no work out there? Do you think it's easy, or you think it's hard?
It's much easier because like the people who were based from here or based in certain towns, they're gonna be in those towns, so it's easier to reach them. They out, cause basically they out of work, so
yeah,
it's easier. It's much easier than it would have been last year or the years before. Because the road is like in the music industry, the road is your money for real. That's the money that you really can make and have, and no real tax on it, no nothing like that.
Man, so because the minister said, in order to get to change our community, he said one song can do what 1,000 sermons can do. Do more than 1,000 sermons. So this is a good opportunity, a good time to really put them to work in these type of this type of event, this type of humanitarian effort that you all are doing, man. I mean, if they can rap about it, they can like comment on it in their music, they can put in their music and whatnot, man. I think it'll make a tremendous effect, man, to see the young people out there doing this type of work.
Bro, Jack, also, like, to add on to that point, like the last food drive we had Lil Bankhead from Streets 945 hosted from the radio station. And this one, this one we're partnering with a record label who's gonna help us out on this one. This coming Saturday, Records Republic. And they're gonna be some artists come out. We're gonna have some people from the radio, a lot of different people come out. This is gonna be real big this Saturday.
Absolutely.
Yes, because people are starting to, learn about us, and so they want to be a part of, what we have going on too. Yeah, the people, they come from these areas, these neighborhoods that we're visiting, that we're servicing. So yes, we are going to call upon you to show up and show out for your neighborhood, your community.
Right.
These people got you to where you were going to go, whether it was good or bad. The circumstances, this environment shape and mold you. Is what you tell in your stories, is what you talk about in your songs. So this environment created you, shaped you. So why not give back and reach out and make them better if you have the opportunity now? I understand that the powers that be control them and things like that. But, that's why we got to work on our own talent too and our own resources. Like one of our board members is one of the best rappers alive, I think. And because the level of consciousness that he's able to deliver, but in the same way that any mainstream artist is able to get on a beat, get on there, but his mindset is what he's speaking, what's coming out of his mouth, the condition of our people, and the solution to the condition of our people. He's able to articulate that over a beat. And yes, his rap, his one song would be like 100 sermons, because that brother right there is fire in how his mind and his lyrical content is able to spit consciousness and truth to power to our people. He understands, because we are connected to these streets. We understand the mindset of our people, the hearts of our people, and he's able to speak that language, but also raise their level of consciousness and give them a solution to our condition. So, look out for great things from him, because we're always constantly pushing him to do that, because I see how great he is and how powerful his impact, if given the right opportunity, would be to change the hearts and minds of people as well. He's a very powerful brother.
What's his name? What was his name?
Politically oppressed, Brother Rashad.
Okay.
Minister Sharif's son, but he's politically oppressed. P.O.
P.O. Okay, P.O. Go ahead. So you had a question.
So the end game.
Oh, go ahead.
Let's talk about the end game. Oh, somebody had a question. I'm sorry.
No. Go ahead, Kawi.
So the end game. I heard how y'all organize. I heard what y'all do in the community. I heard how you growing. What's the end game? Where you trying to take this?
delivers the 17 million dead to the Lamb of God, the most
That's
honorable.
right. We 40 and 60 now, but yeah, man, I get that.
I'm glad you answered
Comment?
that like that.
Changing the teaching?
No.
No. I said we 40 to 60. We 40 to 60 million now.
That's right.
But go ahead. No, you right. Go ahead, sis. Go ahead.
Now what he's saying
Okay,
is
I'm just gonna always quote the Messenger's teachings when he said what the mission is. He didn't say all that. He said 17 billion. So I'm going to give you that. Right. That's what it is. I mean, I don't know if all 40 or 60 million gonna make it. We're separated. So, it is what it is. But my end game, you ask the end game, is to deliver 17 million, at least 17 million dead to the Lamb of God, the most honorable Elijah.
Well, praise be to Allah. To add to that point, though, you are correct, because that's what the writing was. That's what it was at the time of that writing. The Honorable Louis Farrakhan did say the point to Brother Kawi. We are now 30 to 40 million. But to one of the things I like that y'all are doing, the Honorable Louis Farrakhan said, pain, we come to birth through pain. And I think it was Sister Attila that said that this work that you all have been doing has really allowed you all to not really so much think about your own pain, but give life to other people. And I'm so happy that you all are doing that, while at the same time, I want you all to realize that you all are giving birth to an entire movement or a nation. The Honorable Louis Farrakhan said, make all men and boys join the nation, join the FOI. He didn't say make all men and boys join the mosque or join the nation. And I think that what you all are doing, you are engaging our people in the very same work as those of us who are registered in the mosque in the Nation of Islam. Because to your point, you just said the end game is the 17 million, and you're going to do that with the people who are not even registered, and that's a great thing to do. But I want to say this, Sister Attila, you are a natural trainer of women. Brother Khalid, you are a natural trainer of men. The two of you, and Sister Nadia, you just the leader of the pack. You really are. You may say that, but it's natural in you. It just comes up, and that's okay. But to Attila and Brother Khalid, do you all at some point implement not some type of discipline? Because I think you all said that the family who lost a child, the same their side was murdered, that mother said that they didn't have any discipline. Do you all implement these things to help create the discipline in the lives of those who are joining on with you?
Yes, sir. On Sunday trainings, we are going to begin to do drill. Drill is the foundation of disciplinary training. So if you are able to hear and obey instructions that are given, commands that are given in ranks, then you should be able to take that out of the ranks and be able to do that in life as well. Different instructions and commands that are given, you should be able to hear and obey. So the children that come from the communities, I know soon on our giveaways, we're going to be able to start giving demonstrations of not only our martial arts, but also give demonstrations of drill as well. And at some point, we want to begin to through drill, create discipline, create sharpness of their minds, sharpness of their bodies. So then that way, when they begin to go home to their parents begin to see a difference in them in regards to discipline.
Well, where is that taking place? Where and what time do you all have the training?
Sundays, every single Sunday from 2 to 5 at Johnson Park in Conyers, Georgia. I want to pull up the flyer so that I can give out the exact address, but I know that it's off of Ebenezer, but I want to give the exact address so that I can go ahead. Okay. It is 1781 Ebenezer Road, Southwest, Conyers, Georgia, 30094. And that's Johnson Park, and that's every Sunday from 2 to 5. We welcome all ages, men, women, and children. And by God's grace soon, hopefully we will be able to, because I know that the weather sometimes does not permit, but for whatever reason, the dedication and the sacrifice of the members of the organization does not seem to cease. So even in the cold, we're out there in 40-degree something weather at times.
Rain, hail, sleet, or snow.
We're out there.
I mean, if you got to fight and it's raining outside, we still
Right.
yeah, you still got to fight. If it's cold outside, yeah, we got to
Yes,
fight.
sir. But hopefully, by God's grace, we will solidify moving into a building very soon. And that's from the sponsors, the donors, from the donations of the people, from the communities, that's even allowing us to be able to take another step forward and continuing on this mission.
So
there's a phone number on your site. Is that a good phone number on the website? The 44441-1770.
Your microphone is bad, brother.
No, sir. We'll update that, but a good number to be reached on is 678-300-5212. Again, that's 678-300-5212, and we'll have our IT man from the Law of Information to go ahead and update that.
the law of information. All right, to get the IT man on his job, then we need to get that information on point. Okay, so we looking now. So we looking for anybody who maybe have a building they want to donate, and they want to do a tax write-off, and you want to come in and train the brothers and sisters in that area. You can reach out to this phone number and they will oblige you. So you would travel anywhere if there's anybody that want to donate a facility or whatever, right?
Absolutely. If somebody can donate also like vans or sprinter vans or things of that nature, like every weekend, so that we can actually get people from around around the city. So we can transport children from the west side, south side, north side to the east side. So that they can come to the Sunday classes if they don't have a vehicle transportation to get them there. Because we hold 3-hour classes, so you can come anytime in between that 2 to 5 window.
Absolutely. Yeah, transportation as well. Absolutely.
And also, if there's anyone that is tuning in now, if you all have a special skill or talent that you can introduce to our trainings, please, by all means, reach out to the Aside the God page on Instagram or reach out to the number that I just left, and please let us know, because we're always looking to expand our minds on things that we don't know as well. We're kind of going, building as we go. So if people out there have any special skills, special talents, I don't know, whatever it may be, we would love for you all to come and join so that we can learn those skills and talents as well.
Even if you don't feel like they're special, it probably is knowledge and information that we don't have. So if you can bring your information, whatever it is, whatever you are knowledgeable on in any subject matter, we're offering it to the people. We're offering it to the community if it's of good and positivity and beneficial for our people. We want them to be abreast of it. We want them to know. We want them to be able to expand and be able to think of things that they might not have even fathomed in their mind that they would be able to even have access to. So definitely, that is the biggest thing that we want is our skills in mind.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, you heard that, good people of Atlanta. Our brothers and sisters, they are working very hard. So we're going to go ahead and do you all have any closing words? Anybody have any closing words that you would like to say? Brother Colin, I want to hear from Colin. Let me hear from Colin. Brother Colin, you have closing words, sir?
I got no. Okay. I gotta always leave us off when we do podcasts with a quote. So I know Muhammad Ali's birthday just passed, I believe. Capricorn. Muhammad Ali said, when we devote all of our actions to a spiritual goal, everything that we do becomes a prayer. So when I heard that, I was like, that was super deep to the overall, I guess, the mission of what we're trying to do. Like, if we keep God first, or we keep Allah first, or whatever God that you believe in, you keep him first, every action that we put into the universe, it becomes a prayer. And God can work with us through our legs, through our minds, through our sweat equity, all that, to manifest what we want to bring into this world. So, like the JAKQ Brothers, y'all manifested, bringing 4 minds together. Y'all got a podcast up and running. Y'all done had hundreds and thousands of views. So it's like nothing. that we put our mind to, we can never be stopped. And you can manifest it. That's what God told us. You got to have the faith of a mustard seed.
Absolutely, absolutely. Brother Bye,
Sir,
you have any words, brother? You have any closing words, soldier?
It's Saturday. Please come on out. We're gonna be at the Economy Hotel. Come show love to our people. Like, just come see. Like, a lot of people be sketchy about it or whatever. Like, come see. Like, our people really need us and they love us. So,
yeah,
like, come love on your people with us. If you listen, or if you're in the city, whatever.
That's
get
Saturday.
started in your city if you're not in the city.
We're gonna have face painting. We're gonna have moon bounces from Jump Time, Georgia. We have donations and giveaways from Reckless Republic Records.
Kale's Kitchen.
Kale's Kitchen. We touch a lot of black-owned businesses or just restaurants in general, like the Beverly. We try to get BQE. We try to get DeVito's 375. Chef Ross. Blue Seed Mobile. Like, we got the chefs from Blue Seed. They've given out dishes and things of that nature. Like, shout out to brother Rashad. Chef Rashad. I know. I mean, we just call on any and everybody. Like, everybody has a talent. I think that's one thing about us too that makes us unique. Like, we pull on every talent that a person has. Like, if you have it, you give it to Katrina. She be coming through with the bean soup. You know, every shelf in Kroger, Publix, nationwide. I'm trying to tell you.
Yes, sir.
Like, she coming through with the bean soup and the bread. Like, we're just thankful for everybody, honestly,
yes,
and the gifts that they lend to us.
Yes,
and
sir.
I would like to shout out our number one supporter, Brother Albert Muhammad. He has been with us day one, rocking and rolling, helping our vision just being brought into fruition. He's in the trenches with us right there, solid, step in lock and key every time. So
he hiding behind the camera right now.
Science and technology. Our chair, Brother Jamel, even getting it in with the science technology. They be having a presentation every time to give to the people. I'm like, they don't stop. They be making all the other laws have to step it up because science and technology definitely puts, you know, their best foot forward. So we be having to come with it, all the rest of the laws. So we love that righteous competition between us and just wanted to make us all grow and build. So yes, shout out to everyone who has donated anything of their time, their resources, their monies, any of the things that we've asked for our giveaways, all of our members. We are nothing without the members. Like, y'all have been going hard since day one as well, and we appreciate each and every last one of you. We love you. We love the JAKQ Brothers for letting us be on the show. We love our community. We love our people. So let's get out here and do the best that we can, do all that we can so that we can just make a better world for ourselves and each other.
Yeah. Next time y'all come out there to the pool job too, y'all can do a live podcast out there.
A special live.
Special live, all right. And you, Nadia, Attila?
Oh, yes, sir. Well, I just want to thank you all very much for giving us this time and this opportunity to allow us to be on you all's podcast to say a few words. We really appreciate it very much because it definitely helps us with getting our mission and what we are about and who we are out there to the people. And, you know, just everyone, please just support when you can, you know, however you can. We really appreciate it, and we're not stopping.
All right. Praise be to Allah. Keep pushing. Ahmed, you have any last words you'd like to say, sir?
I just wanted to say,
no preaching. No preaching.
Keep the faith, and stay strong, soldiers. Allah is backing you when you do right. And to our audience, listen, their phone number, their Cash App, we promoted their website. So whatever you can do to help them, we backing them 100%. We love y'all, brothers and sisters. We love you. We love you. We love you. We're going to back you with everything we can. And I should be there Saturday at that event. If y'all could say what the address is again, so our listeners can know.
For the food
where y'all going to
giveaway?
be at this Saturday?
Yeah,
for the food giveaway.
Saturday. Yes, for the food.
It's at the Economy Hotel off of Candler Road. But our meetup is off of Candler Road. I'm trying to get a flyer real quick. So I have the exact address.
The Economy Hotel on Candler.
Yes, the Economy Hotel. And then our meetup location is 2682 Candler Road is our meetup location for all volunteers at 12 p.m. 2682 Candler Road, and that's on January 23rd.
At what time?
What time?
At 12 p.m. is what time volunteers are needed, but we're not going to start until 2.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. Yes, ma'am. Yes. So basically, support. Like they said, any ideas, nothing's too small, nothing's too big. Any financial help, nothing's too small, nothing's too big. This group can grow tremendously. It can impact the community. It can impact young people, older people, everyone's lives. Let's support each other. Let's back each other.
Thank you, Ahmed. Thank you, Ahmed. Brother Kadeem.
Yes, sir. First, let me say to all of you, man, I am so in love with what y'all doing. I haven't been in Atlanta in a couple of months. It's COVID. I don't even come out the house. I ain't even trying to come back to Atlanta right now. But I watch every single week. I watch what you all are doing and I follow you. Sometimes I really don't make comments. I might just throw up some hearts and giving y'all that love because I love what y'all doing. And you all have a board of 7. And I'm going to really say just keep a lot out front because it's 4 of us. You all mentioned it's 4 of us, but it's difficult sometimes. You're talking about bringing 4 individuals together and we have some behind the scene beef. You know, we think
hard here individuals too. Hard here.
Yeah.
Be like that someday.
Yeah. So, we thank Allah for the grandpapa, Brother Jackie, because he the only one with a calm head. Everybody else want to fight. What you all are doing, whatever we can do, man, I'm so down with y'all on the real. Whatever y'all can do, whatever y'all need, come to the JAKQ Brothers. We down with y'all. Whatever y'all need, it don't really matter. I'll be back there real talk in a couple weeks. And we definitely, the first Saturday I'm back in Atlanta, I'm coming out. I need me a hoodie because it's gonna be cold. I'm gonna get my hoodie. I need a side the guy hat because I'm bald headed. So we need all that. Get that gift. But I'm coming to give my time, and I really, really just want y'all to keep focused. And I got some ideas, but I'm gonna run them by the JAKQ Brothers first because I see something great in what you all are doing, and then I know you all have a vision, and I'm not trying to interfere with your vision. I just want to help y'all because I really love y'all doing, man. So may Allah continue to bless each and every one of you. May Allah bless your families, your mother, your father, and I pray that as you all turn this tragedy into a triumph, that as time goes on, you all heal. Because as long as you are staying in this work, I met all 3 of you. I never met Assad, but Assad is living because of the work that you all are doing. So keep doing what you're doing. And that brother, he'll never die. Assalamu alaikum.
Pontification at his best. Go ahead, brother Kyle. Yes, sir.
I want to first give a shout out to y'all parents, Cjo and your mother, Sabira. I know them. I work with them in close proximity. Very strong. Taught me a lot actually. And now I see, the seed of them. And you 3 right here, and Assad, of course, the 4 of you, and I see captains, I see a preacher, I see a couple of preachers, I see my brother Bai, he doing big things. Man, y'all have Islam through and through, y'all, man. I really don't know y'all like Ahmed may know you, but just listening to you right here, y'all have. Y'all maturity level, y'all knowledge is on a whole nother level. And so if anybody want to be in the street, meeting and greeting all people, who better to go out and meet and greet all people than you? Y'all saying everything the right way, y'all doing everything the right way. And so, all praise due to Allah for Allah touching y'all the way that y'all have been touched. And y'all commitment to the streets, to our people like that. I mean, that's just a beautiful commitment. So I do want to see OG Albert come off behind that camera though. Y'all gave him a big shout out. Can everybody see OG Albert? Where you at, brother Albert? Is he gonna come off behind that camera? Okay. But I appreciate everything y'all doing. Keep doing what you're doing. I salute you. Oh, there you go. Oh, say your son OG Albert.
Presidential only.
That's what I got for you, brother Jack. Thank you, brother.
All right, yes, sir. All right, family, we have witnessed a organic growth and development. The minister said that something good will come out of it, and we thank you all for your courage. We thank you all for your endurance, and we thank you all for your commitment to service our people in the name of your brother, Assad to God. May Allah continue to bless you all with success. I watch y'all from afar, man. I believe me. I'm honored, man, to see what you all are doing, man. You have supporters that are not saying anything, but you have people supporting you all, and you just don't even know it. So may Allah continue to bless you all to affect the lives of our people and to be successful with your end goal, what you want to do. So, man, and give your mother and your father the greetings from the JAKQ Brothers, please.
Yes,
yes, indeed.
Brothers and sisters, you have now, we thank you all for tuning in to another edition of JAKQ Brothers. We want to announce that we have some shows coming up. We have Brother Abdul Malik Saeed coming back next week, which is the 26th. February the 2nd, we have Brother Dr. Wesley Muhammad coming in to talk about those vaccines. February the 9th, we have our brother Nuri Muhammad. Heavy
hitters. All right, JAKQ Brothers.
And then February the 16th, we're going to have our student Southwest Regional Minister, Abdul Halim Muhammad, come by and talk to us.
Okay, y'all got the lineup. I'm tuned in.
We want you all to tune in to the JAKQ Brothers every Tuesday at 7. Tuesday at 7. Anybody asks you to do something on Tuesday, you ask them what time? Is it 7? No, I got to watch the JAKQ Brothers.
That's right.
7. May Allah continue to bless you all.
Thank you all as well.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
Brother Kadeem, you can take us out.